Take two. Will it work? Let's find out. And I've actually got one building planned for today. Is that the second stream working? It looks like it is. And is this also me with a building planned for the stream? There's a lot of planned things going on, and there's also a lot of unplanned things going on. Welcome to the stream. How are we all doing? You wonder, is it Zara Shop fun time? Well, let's find out. Let's go onto the main screen. Northern Irish Lifts wants some Europas. We can probably do that later. I wonder what this building could be. I wonder who sent it. A default Skyscrapersim building. We can do that later on. I mean, they're not particularly interesting or the best, but we can do that, I suppose. Anyway, we are at this Zara building by none other than Lift Excelsior. I actually just got it installed before starting the stream, so we're top class preparedness right here. You can actually see the shaft goes up one floor higher. Some escalators over there. So how about we go in and we do a little review of this building and see what I think of it and if there's anything that I think could be improved. So that being said, starting off we have these look like security gates. They're zero thickness, interesting. I believe these are like security gates or whatever, like you'd expect those inside the shop. Big door existing there, and we have a wander around. We're going to come back to this little thing later. That's a lift. Small car park here. We've got these columns here. What's this wall? Something here? Oh, it's a fire escape sign. Nice. We have what's probably the tills over here, the service door. We have Schindler escalators. Ooh, what's that? What's going on here then? Interesting. Going around the back of the store, you can see we can actually go through and we can man the tills here. Anyone here wanting to buy any products? No? Oh, okay. Being at tills is boring. Need to sign outside the lift for me. Oh. Oh no. Around the back here, there's not a whole lot else. A little bit of carpet here. Wonder if this would be like... There'd be some more walls here and this would be like a changing area or something. So we've got a floor directory here. As you can see, menswear and kidswear on the first floor, women's wear on the ground floor. So we're going to take a ride up this escalator now. You can see it's got escalator step texture. Primark is your least favourite shop, and the stream's buffering on my phone, that's fun. It's... I mean, it depends, what part of it don't you like? Because I know there's a certain aspect of it that I'm not the biggest fan of. I think you might know what that is. I think these escalators have not quite got as far as they need to, because if you look, you can actually see down them a bit. Quite wonder what happened there, but never mind, we'll carry on. Pretty simple to put in, nice. Oh dear, there's a bit of a split in the handrail. If we look through here, no service door this time. You thought you were a mod? I've not got any mod in here except, oh, Nightbot. I need to get Nightbot on. I forgot about Nightbot again. That's a big fail. Oh, look at that, there's the logo. There's an atrium you can watch down the escalator. Yeah, Primarks are always busy, but there's nothing you can do about that. Hey lift tracker, how you doing? Here's your lift over here. But before that, my priority... Oh dear. My priority is getting Nightbot on, so we're going to hide the screen temporarily while I sort out Nightbot. Completely forgot about him. So, Nightbot, can you please work? I may need to do a quick part and join for him to show up. Never mind, he's just showed up right as I pressed the part button. Oh, dearie me. Right, join again. Join again and you should respond. The wrong button texture in the data structure. No, we don't talk about that. What we say is we say the lift is a little bit silly, and I forgot to put on ambient music. There you go. So now we are going to ride this lift. Ooh, it's got beep. Oh, counterweight at the back of the lift. Ooh, that's lag. Doors are opening. You've got your button here. We've got the indicator. Looks like it's slightly off the plate. It's something that triggers me. I won't lie there. It's something that always seems to trigger me. If we look here, we've got our metal for the door track, which appears to have a missing top texture.
Please mind the doors.
3 key switches. I wonder what those do. Looks a bit hydro, although it's... Yeah, that's definitely a hydro speed.
Ground floor.
Pre-door as well, I must say. What do these do? Nothing? Oh dear. I think that might have been independent service, I'm not quite sure. It's not closing there. Please mind the doors. Yeah, that was definitely independent.
Please mind the doors.
Hey, Nightbot's working now. I forgot to update all its commands. Oh, that's emergency stop. And that's not a whole lot.
Floor 1.
Now we've got a... only seems a safe line emergency phone there. What does this do? Does this do anything? Nope. See the arrow there? Got a 3300 ceiling. I think a slightly modified 3300 wall with a 3D handrail. The far left one, yeah. It's the far right one, I don't know what it is. The far right one does about nothing. Yeah, the far right one doesn't seem to do anything. Take a look at it on 0. Lift going down. Please mind the doors.
Please mind the doors.
Down we go. Ground floor.
Ground floor.
Doors are open. You refuse to mind the doors. Well, that's not optimal for the lift's sake. This button has had some issues.
Please
Can't
mind
lie.
the doors.
It's had some issues again. Yeah, just a little bit far out from the old metal plate.
Please mind the
I think
doors.
the metal bit's actually inside the shaft because we've got this external wall here. The plate looks like it's in at the actual metal wall. So that's probably what's gone on there. Do you want me to surf it? I do want me to surf it. Is there something interesting to find on top of it?
Please mind the doors.
There is something interesting to find on top or something. Floor 1.
Floor 1.
Doors are open. What's that?
Please
Lift.
mind the doors.
There's a link, Everyday Everything. If you go onto my channel About section, there is a link to the new Skyscrapersim forum where you can get all the custom buildings and that. So don't you worry about that. There is a new
Please
forum.
mind the doors.
Ooh, look at this, inspection control. I can hardly see the switches, I can't lie. Can't see what I need to do, but... Give me inspection. You gonna work? I can hardly reach the controls. They're so far down I can hardly reach them. Here's a counterweight anyway. How do you create new buildings? Well, the only method that we can actually use right now is hand coding with the help of the design guide, because we don't have Benno Building Creator anymore. That got taken down. So you're kind of stuck with coding by hand for now. Why has the shaft got the... okay. Shaft has got a 3300 ceiling too. Interesting. No, I'm getting out here. Thank you. There we go. And like I say, design guide says nothing. Well,
Floor 1.
it's you can use a design guide and you can use other buildings like the simple building, for example, to see how the stuff in the design guide see how the stuff in the design guide translates to things being put into the sim. And from there, even if you want to try starting off just replicating the simple building, you can then you can do that and then maybe change the lift to be a, I don't know, something different like a cone or something, I don't really know. And yeah, from there that's, you just sort of develop it from there, maybe like try and make something maybe a little bit more complex. And it's really just about practice, trying things. If they don't work out, you made some of your own build. Well, like I say, I tell you, there's a time I thought I'd never be able to code my own buildings, you know. I thought I was gonna just stick with a Benno Building Creator the whole time and, you know, just make lifts more and more realistic in each Benno Building Creator building that I made. But in actual fact, it was doing the buildings in the Building Creator, then making the lifts more realistic, is like the skills learned from even doing that, like changing lift textures, changing the sounds, the voices, how the lifts run, and stuff like that, and just making them look as realistic as I could. That's like the start of developing the skill of it, and from there you've already got some of the skills that you need to actually build buildings, as it were. Button beep's a custom one, nice. It is a long process making a building, I'm not gonna shy away from that fact. It does take a good bit of time to get a building done. In fact, I've still got some I need to complete myself. What's going on here? Oh, this is slightly elevated as well, interesting. Wonder why these parking spots are all elevated. But yeah, if you just like, it's kind of hard to, it's almost like it's hard to explain it. It's like, if you keep going at it, if you keep just working at it, you will get there in the end. Does this sim use DDS texture? I have no idea what that means. I'm not a developer of the actual simulator itself or anything, so I don't know how it... oh, you mean in file format? It doesn't use DDS file format, if that's what you mean. It's JPEG, PNG and GIF. And then sounds, wave and MP3, but... I don't think... Wait, is there... No, there is a DDS somewhere. I think it supports DDS, but no one ever uses it. I forget. I forget, to be honest. I need to go looking in the data. But I think there might be a DDS texture in the view. I'll just... Tell you what, I'll have a look. I'm curious now if it actually does use a little bit of DDS. Into the data. Let's take a look. Vehicles. Where do I find the vehicles? That's the question, isn't it? No, there's vehicles in here somewhere. We will have a look and see if we find any DDS. Materials. Not that folder. Try that again. Cool, Premiere. I know there's vehicle in here somewhere. I can't remember which folder the vehicle's in. I think there might be a DDS texture hiding in the vehicle somewhere, but I need to locate it, as it were. Hello. Waking up at 11 again. I don't think it's the optimal time to get up, I think. But then again, I don't know really. It could be. Can I even remember what folder the vehicle stuff's in? Oh, it's in Ogre Bullet, isn't it? Textures. PNG. No, there is one DDS. There is two DDS textures, but I don't think they're in use. Hey, Frosty Gaming, how you doing? File Manager search bar. I wanted to specifically look for the vehicles, that's all. Look at that steering wheel. Now look at that. There's a sum total of 1, 2, 3, 4 DDS textures in this folder, and none of them I think are actually used. So that's optimal. It's mostly PNG, JPEG and GIF. Like I say, that's what's used. I mean, DDS is not like that much known. Anyway, also I'm impressed by the metal floors here. I might actually take a look at using one of them for something, if I can edit it right in Pixlr. Always good when I'm doing a stream, eh? Well, anyway, there's the actual body of the car. I think this is what this is. That's the body of the car. That's when you see the model of the car. This is all it. This is all the stuff that goes into modeling it. And that. There's the steering wheel, the tyre. That's another tyre, don't know why. Yeah. Why is that one not previewing? I don't know, maybe it's broken. I think it is broken actually. Because you see that one's got a dimensions, this one doesn't have a dimension. So I think that DDS texture is what you call broken. But anyway, reviewing Zara I was gonna do, so... Oops. It's definitely... I do like the building, of course. It's the lift is really nice. There's a few things personally that I would have done a little differently. So for example, I notice a few wall gaps just floating around here or there that I would have probably noticed immediately. The lift, like I say, is the thing sticking out just a little bit here. It's just these little things, but I always pick up the little things, like little the sidewall textures disappearing or whatever. The escalators are nice. I mean, it's a really... I've forgotten how to speak now. There you go. There's a... like Drizzle does. So these escalators are nice. I like the Schindler logo as well. It's nice to see some on-brand escalators, as it were, with a nice step texture. I'm not quite sure again about that little gap, but that's just whatever. So if I'm gonna put an overall on this, oh dear, I just noticed there's a gap there. I wonder how that came about. Well, this isn't my building, this is Lift Excelsior's building. But if I was gonna rate this building out of 10, I'm going to stick a... let's go for a 7.38. Wall orientation, I thought it was draw walls set in them all true, but you don't want them to true all the time, because then you might get some stuff poking through the floor or whatever if it goes right through the inner floor or whatever, and you don't want that. So you'd have to be quite clever with the draw walls to make sure stuff like that doesn't happen. Look at that tile. Yeah, so let's go for a 7.42, why not? That's a useful number, I think. And Nightbot has had some fish and chips, and I've just hit a wall. So, and there you go, there is the Zara building. And what shall we ride now? This is the only building I'd actually got planned. I know there was some requests last time out, but I've done a professional and already forgotten what those are, so if anyone wants to put in any requests, feel free to do so. And we will move on to those next. We've got 11 people here. Sunshine State Tower, we could do. It would take about 97 years to load. It's quite a large one. Quite a long loading time for that. Any express? I do have one building with an express lift. Nightbot, you were not recently added in here. It's been like a year since you were added in here now. Do we want to do an express lift building? Clemens, we can go to the Clemens later. Right now I'm going to go unload an express, because why not? If I can find it. This may take a moment. So, in the words of me, alright, wait a minute. So we can do the Clemens, although there's only one Cleman right now. That's the thing, there's only one Cleman. I've done a professional, not yet installed the second lift. So, yes, it is this building. So this is a building by Mr. Random User. Lift number PDP294. We've got nice metal decor, which I always love to see that. It's just a really nice sight. And look how high up this button is, and what you call that is not regulation compliant. Single slide door. The inner door is actually thinner than the outer door, I just noticed that. I've played this building a good few times, it's the first time I've noticed that. What does this do? Nothing much. Up to 10. Hey Boschmeister, how you doing? Sorry I didn't see the message sooner. Little holes in the door you can watch out. This lift has an inspection control as well, so I think it deserves a little ride on top. This is actually just a 2-speed. I forgot. This is a 2-speed. First gen. Oh, that's some lag. Thank you. You can just about hear the motor up above. Are those doors going at different speeds? Hold on, I'm really confused now. Those doors go at different speeds. I just noticed that. That is interesting. 8. Doors closing. One light in the back. Can just about hear the motor. Now, there's something interesting I want to have a look at here. We stop the lift there. There's some ambient music in the background, yes. I put that on. Part of a very sneaky attempt of anti-copy while still having the same amount of enjoyment. If you look here then, you can see the call button and then this random plate here. If we press the call button, it's going to do that. We press the plate. Watch what happens when we press the plate. Press this. That's your down button right there. Did I press... Oh, nice lag. Oh, it's nudging. Oh. Ground. Let me out. Thank you. So we can surf it. Background music, I can't actually remember which one this is that's on, but you'll find it on the YouTube audio library. By the artist Jesse Gallagher, I think it's called. Why am I going down with the lift? I'm nowhere near it. As you can see, there's actually an inspection control here with a little up and down control. And it's also got a light, which is permanently on. Interesting tactics. Ooh, that door even has a sort of thing going on. What is that up there? That explains why I was still there on top of the lift, because there's a little piece of air texture sitting there. Okay. That's the thing. Can I do this? Oh, I wanted to do that. Imagine a Mitsubishi with Stenogate. That would be weird. That would just be so bizarre. That would be... yeah, that would be the most bizarre. As we climb up the shaft then, you can see the counterweight as we go past. This isn't the fastest lift in the world, but it gets the job done. There it goes. There's the floor right here. We're going to arrive here and then we're going to drive it on inspection. An Otis 2000 with Stenogate. That deserves a thinking emoji. Alright, let's drive it. Don't even need to put it on inspection. Drive it, it just drives. Watch this little piece of air texture disappear. There it goes. 2000 with the Xylobeg. That one's a modded one, wasn't it? I think I know which one you're on about. I think I've seen videos of that. But that was modded, wasn't it? I noticed 200. And look at all those thinking emojis. Let's watch the little piece of air texture reappear. Can we get some more thinking emojis for that, perhaps? Oh, that's slow decel. Don't do that lift. Slow down. Stop, stop, stop. Thank you, lift. Off we get. How to have a button that's compliant. Just go up to the height of the button. I know what it's like to ride a lift at this point of view anyway. Look at that, these buttons are actually at a decent height now. You mod it into an EcoDisc. Oh, I wonder if I should mod it into a Schindler. The little piece of air texture certainly is bizarre. just indicate saying sorry to keep you waiting. That would be a sight. That would be a sight. Oh, you know what would be a sight though? Leicester Controls saying sorry to keep you waiting. That would be something. Clunk. Imagine no generic allowed in this building. Indeed. I don't think I can imagine a Leicester Control saying that. The reason being, I just think the Leicester Controls lift just wants to give up and get modded. You know? We have a queue in the chat. It's Happy Pizza. Welcome, welcome. And the classic simple building's got a little bit of a wall error going on there. Not on my end, it isn't. Maybe try a refresh. This lift is under Leicester control. This lift is under Leicester control. Doors closing. Yes, indeed. Happy birthday to Happy Pizza. Everyone make sure to put a happy birthday in the chat for him. What building shall we do next? Should we do some... Should we ride the Kleeman in its current state? The bridge is not yet done, but the Kleeman, one Kleeman is installed. Who wants a Kleeman? Let's get some happy birthdays for Happy Pizza and a who wants a Kleeman. Oof, Wexford Town. Enjoy it, I guess. Hopefully Wexford Town is a nice Wexford Town. That would be something, wouldn't it? A Leicester Controls lift for KSS 280, a Mitsubishi voice, and an old Otis chime. Oh dear. Oh, lift Excelsior with a happy birthday song. We want some Kleemans. I think we're gonna have to do some Kleemans here, eh? Go on, let's do some... That's not gonna... Let's do some Kleemans. This should not take a moment to load up. A Marshall Carp and Skyscrapersim. The lift isn't going up, but the lift is, very much so. And as we can see, we have the lift right here. And this has had a lot of work. I've put a lot of work into getting the shaft detailing right here. So you can see the metal framework around the doors. You can actually see I've done some different things with the shaft walls. We've got top and bottom door tracks. And we have, oh, we've got British lifts here. Luxury Kleeman lifts indeed. How you doing, British lifts? Here's your doors. Rear set of doors, of course. Shaft goes all the way up there. As you can see, the bridge isn't yet done, but I'll take you up and have a look at where we're at so far. So we've got this is your lift lobby right here. And we are actually going to no-clip inside the lift and then open the door, because if we don't, we're not going to get the full promise of what this lift has to offer.
Doors opening.
Let's go.
Doors closing. Doors opening.
Anybody here hates Otis mod logic? It's...
Doors opening. Doors
It's meh. It could be better, but it could be worse.
opening.
Like, it could be a lot worse. There's some mod logics that actually level not too bad.
Lift going up.
Anyway, up we go in our little friend the Kleeman. Kleeman glitch. Only the most realistic lift. Press the 0 button. Oh, lag.
First
Stop
floor.
lagging. Oh, of course, why wouldn't I?
Doors opening.
I need to change these doors.
Closing.
These doors need to be
Doors opening.
double the thickness, I reckon.
Doors opening. Doors
Well, maybe not double effect.
opening.
Yes, well, maybe yes.
Doors
Maybe no.
closing.
No, I'll leave it.
Doors opening.
Wow, wow, so fast,
closing.
amazing. Lisa voice, is that what they call this one?
Going down.
Oh, stop lagging, Skyscraper, please. It's just the first time I'm running these sounds today. Stop it. Hey, Mikkel, how you doing? Oh, stop lagging, please. Should be the last of the lag, anyway. Doors existing.
Doors opening.
Doors doing nothing. 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 Doors closing. You just got a card on the stream recommending the stream. Okay, can we just discuss the logic of that for a minute? Here's the indicator. Yeah, always good streaming. Always enjoy it. Always
First floor.
a fun thing to do. Lift has arrived at the first floor. Let's send it down and take a look at the actual bridge. Doors existing. Doors existing. Doors existing. Doors existing. Doors existing. Doors existing. Doors closing. That arrow works. That indicator works. We've got a full complement of indicators up on this level, whereas down there we only have this working. Hello, I love Sec Lifts YT. How you doing? As you can see here, we've got a hole here for a stairwell, but we do have the what do you call it? The this done. My words have failed me once again. And we've got this in place. The actual bridge itself is built. So luxurious. I mean, Kleeman lifts are just the best, aren't they? They are just the most high quality, amazing lifts you have ever seen. You just cannot get better than Kleeman's. Okay, see you, Boschmeister. Thank you for tuning in. Ground floor Otis. We've got space here then for the second lift. Got space here for the second stairwell. We're going to put in a second lift at some point. I can't remember. I think I've got something else I want to do and then I'll get a second lift in. Definitely will get it in though, that much for certain. Oh, Kleeman lifts are just a bit... You cannot go wrong with a good glitchy Kleeman. It's just... Forget Mitsubishi. Glitchy Kleemans are where it's at. You know, glitchy Kleemans, you just... Yeah, I cannot sell glitchy Kleemans enough. It's just the best you have ever seen, ever. Let's write it back down. The Kleeman on scratch, eh? Kleeman in your flats is actually decent. That's because it's not been installed outside and left to run with not the best maintenance for 11 years.
First floor.
If a lift gets good maintenance and isn't in the place that these are, they might actually be okay.
Doors.
Oh, Dopplers. Don't even get me started on Dopplers with their fake OS indicators.
Doors opening.
Just don't even get me started on them. I'll be on that tangent for
Doors
ages.
opening.
Doors existing. Doors going nowhere. Doors not being sensible. Lift being silly. Yes, Doppler, fake Otis indeed. Doppler, yeah, Doppler is. I mean... Ground floor. And Lisa Floundcat? I thought I saw something that's what this was, but I can't remember now. Opening.
Doors.
The doors are having a party indeed.
Doors.
Okay, see you, Luigi.
Doors closing.
Always better lifts.
Doors.
I mean,
Doors.
Kone, Schindler and Mitsubishi would like to win, if that's okay.
Doors closing.
Doors closing. You'll still have the stream on, nice. Right, what is next? So this, if I work at it like as much as possible, I can probably get this done within a week or two. There's not a whole lot of it. It's not like a big detail that, well, what am I saying? I've lost my words. It's not, oh, just don't mind me, I don't know what I'm saying. Whatever. What do we want next? Do we want a test tower, some Europas, or something completely else that isn't one of my buildings? 3 sets of Clemens with all different voices. I mean, talk about a building owner not knowing exactly what they wanted their lifts to be like.
Doors open.
I mean, that's just taking it to another level.
Doors open. Doors closing.
Do I have those? I
Open.
don't think I do.
Doors open.
Oh, we've got 1 vote for the Europas.
Closing. Doors
Anyone else want Europas, or do we want a test tower with Oaklands?
closing.
I mean, when I say Europas, Europas also come with Schindlers and Ecodiscs. I don't think I have it. Is it on? If it's... I don't think I've got it. I actually don't think I've got it. Europas. Looks like I've got a lot of votes for Europas, so looks like we're going back to the Benno building, creator building that I put the most work into making the list realistic in. Oakland's best lifts ever made. Well, I've actually made them better because I made the logic different and it's better logic. So yeah, let's go for Oakland's. I mean Europas. What am I saying? I cannot speak. Europas, then Oakland's. Let me just check. Yeah, that's fine. Bloop. Yay, it's here. And for the fun of it, we are going to press the random activity button. I mean, they're fun when they're dodgy, if that's what you mean. I didn't ask that door to open. Custom floor numbering. You can do custom floor numbering in this as well. It's actually pretty simple. Here we have some Schindlers though. Oaklands are Technos, and maybe the very occasional Kleeman. You don't get many Kleemans. It's usually Oaklands or Technos. Let's try these Schindlers first. I wish there was a way to do that. But well, there is a way. You can put a lift permanently out. You can just set a lift to be out of service and have barriers up. But you can't set it to break down as such. I have known lifts to actually get stuck for no reason. But that's just them being stupid. But one next to the Kleeman, and hold on, I'm gonna get this number right. 887,777,677 at Oaklands. Which is worse? Doppler and Omega. Those are the two that I'd say are the worst out of them. Well, this one is FIGL. FIGL non-capacitive for regulations. FIGS is the newer one that they install now. This is the older line. Now you get things like lobby, ground floor, exit level, main floor, street level. You get a lot of different names for it. In Sports Direct there is also a Stana. I have seen Kleemans in Sports Direct. I've also seen a first gen Ecodisc. But I have seen a Stana, yes. This FIGS we can go to after these. We're going to take this lift up to level 8 and then we'll transfer to them. Lobby you don't get so much in the UK. You get that a lot more over in the US. Yeah, they were. Yeah, and the FIGL was started. I think the 3300 FIGL was started around the same time as the 5400 around 2006, when the 5400 succeeded the early Eurolift models. I think that's how it works anyway. Gonna be on and off, that's fine. Britannia lift, I've seen Britannic, yeah. An MP lift. Are they like the kind of ones that you get that Stan installed that go closing doors, opening doors? How do you pronounce it, figs? Yeah, it's a shame that the 5400 went. The 5400 is a good one. But I actually, you know, I really like the 5500, you know, it looks really nice, the fixtures. Of course, Schindler, Schindler, in my opinion, have always aced it when it comes to fixture design. They really, that's where they always do very nice. In terms of how the 5500 runs, you know, full intelligent leveling, a lot of times pre-doors, can't complain about that, of course. So yeah, I'm a fan of 5500, let's leave it at that. Yeah, Linear 1, Linear 3, they're both good. Why do the elevator alarms go out when the doors start closing? Skyscrapersim, that's just how it's been programmed. And actually, some Otis lifts do that as well. So it's not like it never happens in real life, but I wish there was a way to change that. Build quality could be better. Well, it probably could, but I mean, they always run really nice and smooth from the ones that I've been in, so I can't really complain about 5500s, to be honest. It really is a shame. I would love to see a capacitive FIGL. Floor 0. You want to go to 6? Too bad, I'm going to 3. Oh, you found one of the little commands. Because there's no functionality set to do that. If there was, I would make it do that, absolutely. Mitsubishi with Stentergate, oh dear. Oh dear. Mitsubishi with Stentergate, poor Mitsubishi. Yes, he did. Go, we're gonna get the middle lift. Yeah, that's it, they're non-compliant, because blind people need to feel the braille before they press the button. Of course, touch-sensitive button doesn't allow them to do that. We just press it immediately. Well, it's 2000 in the old Conius. I'd say my favourite voices are Drewsgrove, both ones, Ecodisc, and maybe Schindler as well, you know? And the Otis 2000, of course. Can never forget that. Sam Graham Show, how you doing?
Door opening.
In real life, yes, but in the sim, that has not been programmed in. Yeah, Driscoll's really nice, especially some of the less common messages in the newer one. Mind the doors, please. Doors opening. Level 4, upper shopping. Digital lift controls. Yeah, always good to be streaming. I'm enjoying doing these streams. I did one last week, which is the first one I've done in a long while, and I've really been enjoying it. It does indeed. That would take a lot of sneaky tactics with the interfloors to be able to make that happen, though. Although you can make indicators behave like Old Otis or Old Express if you're cheeky with the interfloors. Now that is possible. Touch sensitive buttons are compliant in Hong Kong as long as there's a panel which of the braille. Yeah. that is a good way around it.
Floor 3.
Can we do a scratch stream?
Opening.
I'm not really
Going down.
interested in scratch right now, to be honest. If I do anything, it'll be when I ever get Renegade and complete Coney because it's V8. But maybe someday I can get that and get a stream of that. Will there be another stream soon? Hopefully, I'm trying to do it every Tuesday for the next little while, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Anyway, here we are at these lifts. As you know, we have Europa and 2 cones. Am I doing one next week? Like I say, maybe. I'll see what I hope to. We have these Europas, and this is the first time you'll have actually seen this. I've updated the buttons a bit. So I've updated the buttons to look a bit more realistic. As you can see, they don't have the Microsoft Paint circle slapped over them anymore. They actually look good. This indicator works. This is the squeaky Europa. There you go, indicator. Still work on Freddy versus Purple Guy. There we go. Left doors are opening slowly. Let's go up to 4 and grab a Coney. I mean, yeah, you can't really expect them to be in the best condition given that they're from Calendar Squares lifts. Nice variety of lifts. Wait until you see the final Europas. Those Europas have got a lot of differences between them. And they park. Right, you can go back to 3 since that's your resting place. And we're going to call a Coney. Oh. Here's your Coney lift. I've accidentally pressed 1. Great. Lift going down. 4, 6, 2, 3, 8, 5, 7, 3. When that's 2019, or should I say replaced? I pretty much don't go on Scratch now, so yeah. Let's send you away. I want to get the other lift. Clonk. Open up. Thank you. Ah. Clink. Watch these lanterns. Oh, he does have a voice. Maybe you just have the sound down. He does have a voice. I toured Vundrum in last week's stream. And yes, there was a high quantity of Otis lifts there. There's also some Ecodiscs, and some Aromas, and some Oaklands, and some other generics. I really want someone to make an always better lifts lift on Skyscraper. Yeah, maybe you can try it. Maybe you can try it if you have things like buttons, sounds, and whatever to make it. You could try it yourself and see if you can make it. I'm going to send these down now. Yeah, like I'm saying, in real life, the lanterns often do go out after the doors close. Roads, elevators, and movies. In real life, they can do that a lot, and they do it a lot. But in the simulator, it is not. That functionality is not there. I wish it was because I would pretty much use it all the time. But sadly, that feature was not programmed into the simulator, and until we get a developer again, it's not going to be a thing. That's the story of it. But let's go ride the best lifts in this car park. I mean, you might have thought that the Europa over there was good, but nothing will beat these ones right here. Oh, this one's actually in use. You're off to some lifts on Thursday. Which ones were those, I wonder? Nightbot, you having your fish and chips again? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Right, quickly pick a lift, left or right. Someone pick. Can only hold these lifts for so long. Someone pick a lift. Left or right? Left, don't go. I'm waiting for the chat to pick a lift. Don't go yet. Left or right? Someone pick. Right, left. Yeah, it is. I need to change it. We've got 1 vote right, 1 vote left. Quick. Someone pick. Right, left. Stop making the vote equal. Someone decide for me. Oh, you're nudging. You're both... Okay, I can't go in any of them now. They're both nudging. Okay, the votes are now 3-3. Votes are now 3-3, and I mean that one's gone now, so I might as well take the left. Ecodiscs, Oakland, Predungstana, high tech with good motor sound, and the Thames Valley got stuck in. Nice little variety right there. Indicator doesn't work, light is out, buttons exist. That's not the right serial number, but we'll ignore that. That light works. Lift arrives. Screech. Well, the Europas, they are very not the same. That much is certain. On this floor, then the button lights up. A sort of, what do you call it? A sort of white LED type colour. 18 people indeed, that's really, really nice. Probably won't film this until after COVID. I mean, it's just a matter of if you want to do it, then as long as you're safe about doing it and follow all the guidelines, then it's probably something that you can do, but you just gotta be safe about it, you know? These buttons don't light up. You're filming some lifts today as well, Northern Irishers. I wonder what lifts those are. I wonder if it is ones that have been filmed before, or if it's ones that have not been filmed before. Anyway, on 6, both of these light up the sort of orangey colour. Like that. Don't leave me lift. Oh, we have a queue in the chat again. Birthday boy Happy Pizza is back. Button 8. This button doesn't do anything, but that button does. And I say 8, I meant 4. What am I saying? I'm too used to calendar squares numbering. Eternity V2, we can do that. Particular... I assume that means shopping centre, and it's just autocorrected to Sheffield. Nice autocorrect if that's what's happened. And they ended up filming 2 lifts. Oof. I actually got some little clips on my phone recently that I need to put up. Let's get the right lift. Staycation. Why is that Europa going down? I don't want it to go down. I didn't choose the right lift the first time, so now the right lift is annoyed at me because it wanted me to choose it. That's all it is. Oh, look at that. It's the white check mark, but without the green square. Interesting tactics, at least on my screen anyway. A paternoster, that would be something if it was possible, but sadly I don't think it is. Is he actually a Happy Pizza? Well, that's for him to tell you. See if there's a paternoster lift possible in the Skyscraper. That would be something. If that's what I said, I can't hear it. Right, someone in the chat. If I respond to his messages. If I respond to his messages, put it in the chat because it's got no audio. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm failing to say as well. Most pizzas don't have emotions. The HP64 does, and he has very bright ones. That is true. Nice startup. Indicator working. Wow, it's almost 12 already. That goes past quick. We've only done like 3 buildings or whatever. How is that going past so quick? Oh. Okay. That's the thing, I guess. Right, up we go. I've got a vintage lift button here. Anyone want a vintage lift button press sound? Don't know if you can hear that or not, but there you go. That's a vintage lift button press. In the car with audio on it. Time goes fast when you're having fun. Indeed it does. It really does. We've still got 13 people here as well. Data is too slow for 1080-60. Well, that is the biggest oof. You've gone on laptop now, nice. Right, that's the car park then. I think I've pretty much done all I wanted to do with this anyway. For this car park, Eternity Plaza V2, that's our next target, isn't it? Did anyone hear that lift button press sound, or do I need to try it again? Eternity Plaza V2, where is it? It is right here. Your train has arrived. Okay, see you. Did anyone hear that button press sound? I'll do it again. I don't know if you can hear it. Now it should type pretty decently. You have a keyboard that is actually a keyboard. Did anyone hear that button press? Yeah, I know. I know what he's saying. I did say see you back. Don't worry. Oh, I'm hitting the mic with the button. That's helpful. Baking a birthday cake. Nice. Enjoy that. Why do I keep hitting the mic? I'm so professional. No, that's not Dewhurst. It's a vintage button. A vintage and rare button at that. Some of you might know what it is because I've sent pictures of this to some of you recently. You know, that's not old Otis. Not old Otis, not old Pickering's, not old Express. I'll give you a hint, it's a company you may not have heard of much at all. As we're here in Eternity Plaza now. With all the many lifts to go right, eh? Nah, Shepherd Home Lift has got like really cheap buttons. This is a proper well-built vintage button. Let's go ride the newer set of lifts that are way over here. Boom, boom, boom. Lift going up. Oh, that's the Rona. Easy. Evans? No, it's not the Evans. I wouldn't have a COP sitting on my desk. It's just a little call panel. Where's my service lift? I want my service lift. Smith, Major and Stevens? Nope, it is not. My headphones are getting a little bit loose. Anyone want to have any more guesses, or shall I reveal it while we ride this Series 1? I know it's not Series 1. It's not Europa. Europa is too new for this button. 1850 Schindler. No, it's not 1850 Schindler. I don't even know if any buttons from that long ago still exist in the world at all whatsoever. Do you want me to reveal? As we approach 34A. No, not Old Koenig. Lift stopping, level 34A. like the Series 1 service lifts, fun to ride. Doors closing. Old Thistle now, Old Dewhurst now. Alright, I'm gonna tell you. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, in fact, let the lift count down. Let the lift count down. As soon as it switches to lobby level, you'll find out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Wadsworth, that's what it is. Let's go read the car park list. More Series 1 fun time. Nice vintage Wadsworth. I need to see if I can find an actual date for it, but it's old. It is a really old one. Nice error. Doors closing. Yeah, it was a good guess game. When will it end? I don't know, I'll probably keep going for... I don't know actually, we'll see, maybe 20 minutes or something? Not quite sure. 10, 15, 20 minutes, we'll see. Ooh, a little bit of classic level, very quick. You go down to 1 and get the other lifts. Gonna lose service in 9 minutes, well that is not optimal, is it? Series 1's a bit boring, I'd have to say Series 1 is one of my favourites, to be honest. You know? Press is really nice, really satisfying to press, and it's just all around awesome fixture to me. Especially the rare Vandal resistant variants. You can never go wrong with a good Vandal resistant Series 1. Like honestly, Vandal resistant Series 1 is a part that I want so much. Oh, stop lagging. If EG881 if EG881 starts developing it again, then maybe. But I do not know if that will happen. Sorry, Nightbot. You're wanting to sneakily avoid giving Nightbot the feedback. Up to 7, will you? We'll ride the other ones, because these ones you can't actually get out on. Some of those indicators are dead. Invisible wall. Not invisible wall on these floors. Weird. Still got 9 people here. Thank you all for sticking around. Oh, Nightbot is having those fish and chips, isn't he? There's a high zone. What have we got here? Let's see here. Low rise, lower mid, upper mid, lower high rise, upper high rise. Ultra low rise here. Close. You're right, that should be. I need to put in some new commands, I think. Maybe that should be one of them. And exclamation mark elevator, so it goes click. The elevator went up. Floor 9. Going down. Doors closing. I think that's an old link. I think I need to update that link as well. I need to just make that a playlist instead of a watch link. This circular lift though. How many walls were needed to make a circular lift? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47 ball components just to make the circular shape. Maybe make it slightly different to that. don't want the commands being too similar. Because if we give the responses some variety, it'll maybe have more encouragement to use them, you know? Is this the high-rise service lift? If it is, we're raiding it. I always get this wrong. I always think the low-rise one. Beep boop. Here it is. Does this have ropes and counterweights? No. Up to the top. Excuse me. Excuse me, what are you saying there? Yes, genius indeed, always finding the low-rise service lift rather than the high-rise service lift. That is top quality professional genius. 68A and 68B are just service floors. There you go, have a look at them. Have a quick look out on those floors. Yeah, it kinda is, isn't it? I could, yeah, I'll change up the timers and I'll keep the scratch command in, but I'll edit it slightly, but I'll change up the timer messages. Double height service floor. Not much to see. It's stairwell. Stop. Is that a stairwell? Ah, it's a stairwell with the floor missing on one side. Doors closing. Going up. Floor 68B. Doors opening. Another double height service. Slightly different shape. Some walls here. Doors closing. A glitchy cleaning command. Oh dear. No, we should though. I think I might put that in actually. 71st floor. Doors opening. Goodbye lift. Here we are up on the upper... Is it a ballroom or a balcony level? I don't know which, but whatever it is, it's here, we're up on it. Nightbot thinks it can spare a moment. Well, isn't that nice of it? Plop. Let's bring up this lift. It's slightly off the side a bit. Bong, bong. Low pitch chime. Look at that light. This cab as well, it's just really nice and well done. 70. Not very well. I can't do that voice very well, I must say. Like, I can sort of do it, but it's not what I call good. That's a big ceiling height, actually. That is a big ceiling height. Ah, nice. Here's the service lift again. Here's a stairwell again. Here's the lift again. You can do it alright, actually. Nice. You're ace at the Nikoni voice. I've got some catching up to do then. I need to become ace at the Nikoni voice then. I think I've got some work to do and try to take the crown of best Kone voice now. That's a low ceiling, isn't it? Anyone else think this is a low ceiling? Or is it just me? I might try in a video a day, nice. Espresso. Oh no, I just think floor 468 just doesn't exist as a service lift. Floor only. You don't like the Nikoni voice? Well, it's not as distinctive and unique as what the old one was, but it's a lot clearer and, I mean, I still like it. I like both the voices. If I had to choose one, I'd probably choose Old Kone, because it's more distinctive and unique to Kone. However, I do like the new one as well. And there is that lift. And the doors now close. And that is, I think, I mean, apart from just more banks of lifts that just go to various places. Lookout Restaurant, Grand Eternity Ballroom, that's the one. Apart from a bunch of other lifts that just go various places, I think that's everything. Lift professionals are always better lifts. I think even... Oh, that's fast. So, what are you... I went out that... Oh no, I'm out the door. I think if I had to choose between lift professionals are always better lifts. I don't actually know, because I've not seen always better lifts in person. However, I have been in, as you know, lift professionals. And that's not a good mod. Let me tell you that. That did not quite work. That has not quite worked out well for them, modding that. Do you think it sounds... Do you think it's drunk sounding? I wouldn't say the old Ika's voice is quite like that. Oof. I mean, that revolving door is on a mission, isn't it? It's got a grudge, I think it wants to settle with us. Do we have time for a quick building? Let's do a quick simple animated to finish off. In fact, no, let's do my test tower. That's the last thing I want to do for a day is the test tower. And the free look, of course. Got your platform lift there, and you've got, of course, the actual lifts there. Now, as for these Oaklands, we're not going to bother with them, we're going to ride the platform.
Lift going down.
Down we go.
Doors closing.
And I quite stupidly set the platform lift to start on 1. I have to wait about 40 seconds for it to come down. Lift going down. This lift is so weird, it very much is.
Doors opening. Lift.
And you know why? It's the buttons. It's all about the buttons. How many lifts? Just the 2 Oaklands on this platform. And I can't be bothered going up the rest of the way, so back down we go. See you, Left Excelsior. Thank you for tuning in. Why? Because why not? I have the fixture set, and I had boredom. Anything could have come of that. Matteo Galli, I think that says. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. How you doing? I hope I pronounced that right, although I might have just absolutely butchered that pronunciation. We are letting this lift leave. That is too many buttons pressed for me. Right. Let's get this left-hand lift with the clear start we get. Doors opening. Lift going down. Doors closing. That button beep. Go on then, give your thoughts on that button beep then, why not? Ring the alarm because I can, as we arrive at none other than level 1.
Doors opening.
Yeah, he did.
Lift
After I gave him
going
back the
up.
building, he made the doors glass. The version that I've done
Doors
is without
closing.
glass doors. Up we go. An intercom. Oh, I pressed that button by
Level
mistake.
4 toilets. Doors opening.
Lift going up. Of course, lovely Panachrome sensors sitting there. Watch them go red.
Doors closing.
There it goes. Hydrax traction lift. I mean, I'm not familiar with Hydrax, but by the name, it doesn't sound like they're meant for traction lifts.
Doors open. Lift going
Up to
down.
M, up to the ground floor. Scotec lifts indeed, that's what the logic and motor and that is based on. However, the visuals are of course Oakland. If that right lift passes us.
Level 4 toilets.
Okay,
Doors
right, here's the
open.
plan. You have
Lift
a 1
going
call.
down.
You're also going to get a 2 call as well.
Doors
Close up.
closing down.
I'm going to press both buttons. And either way, this right lift is going to arrive. Yes, indeed.
Level 3. Doors opening. Lift going down.
Lift going down. Level 3.
Doors open.
Doors are opening. Please be aware of the gap.
Lift going down.
Green and red, 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 red and red and red and red and red. Doors closing, going down.
Doors opening. Lift going down.
Level 3.
Doors closing.
I want it to take my lift to level 3. I want to go to level 1, so I'm going to go there.
Level 1.
Very rare.
Doors
Very rare.
Lift
Okay, let me try that. Let me try that sentence again. Is D series quite...
1.
Lift, stop interrupting me. Third time lucky. Right, I must have got that lift.
Going up.
In Italy, is D series actually rare? I mean, it's rare-ish here. I know there's other places where it's actually quite common.
Toilets. Doors opening.
Otis Gen 3.
Lift going up.
If they made a Gen 3, I wonder what that would be like. Would it be even less well built and would actually have visible leveling rather than millimeter leveling? That's the question.
Mark.
3 question marks.
Doors opening. Lift going
I
down.
wonder what the 3 question marks are about.
Lift doors closing.
We're talking about real life though. Not talking about simulated ones, this is real life stuff. Knowing Otis, probably the same button design I've used for the last 25 years.
Doors opening. Lift going down.
Knowing Otis, they probably just use the same button
Doors
design.
closing.
I've used it throughout the 2000 range and throughout the Gen 2 range with a couple of minor updates. It's quite a... They need to completely redesign that.
Doors opening.
They need to... I feel like...
Going down.
I feel like Otis needs to do a new fixture line.
Closing.
Because, I mean... Don't get me wrong, there's merits to the current one, but it's just been used for too long, it's out of date. And to answer your question, can we go to M? We are already on M, it's the top floor. M is the top and ground floor. We access our friendly little platform lift that's sitting right here. So yeah, here's these Oaklands. And to prove that this is Mall, this lift is going to arrive. It says Mall. The door's open. And
Lift going down.
M. Yep, this is underground. 4, 3, 2, and 1 are underground. I think mid-90s is when Otis started doing the 2000 H's and VFs. And I mean, the fixture line just... The actual pressable part of the buttons, that part really hasn't changed a lot in 25 years. There's been a few minor updates here and there, but really I do think they need to change now. They do need a new line if they want to make the new lifts look proper, posh and nice. A new fixture line surely has to be the priority for them. Well, this is the plus. It just puts it when I'm in free look mode in Skyscraper. So that's just how it goes. That's just how it is. If I put it out of free look, see, it's just normal little pointer trails. And no, it shouldn't be n minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4, because, oh dear, this floor numbering is exactly like the lifts. The logic for these is based off, so it's like this on purpose. That lift's gone again. Otis mod logic. Even mod logic is just a sort of different version of the same base design. Like, that's how those fixtures go as well. It's just a slightly modified version of the exact same base design. I'm like, yeah, they need a new fixture. They need to completely redesign the fixture line, I think. That's what I think they need to do. I know they've got like some of these newer ones that have got like posh cabs, the buttons light up white, and they've got TV screen indicators. But the thing is, the buttons are still the same. So like, it's just, yeah, they just need to change it, that's the thing. Mod Logic Rotus Genesis, well, I've not seen the second one of those, so I have no idea. And Northern Irish Lifts is experiencing a large case of its buffering, which is not optimal. But I think I'm actually gonna call it here. We've done a good few buildings today, more than what we did last week, which is good. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Like I say, I do want to try and do these once a week at this sort of time. So that's probably gonna do it. Thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. I've certainly enjoyed it, you know. I always enjoy doing these streams, and this one, no exception. Really enjoyed it. So thank you for watching. I need to turn off this ambient music now, because otherwise it's going to interfere. So I'm going to turn that off. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next stream. Hopefully that is next week, but I will keep you informed in the community tab if that changes. Hopefully we can stream next week. So if I do, I will see you then. But regardless, I will see you in my upload, which will go live at 7:30 today if I can get it up on time. I actually still need to edit it. But yeah, I will see you then. Thank you for watching, and that's going to do it for this stream. See you all later.